Miss Marvel Episode 6, the season finale, is now out on Disney Plus for you guys. Go and check out. I have watched it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this episode and the season as a whole. So let me know yours down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's get straight to this review right now. Okay, so Miss Marvel is officially done and dusted. It's over. That's another Disney Plus show done after 6 episodes. 6 episodes, yes. I'm getting tired of the 6 episode series. Like, we need to do more. And I'm going to get into that in this review because that really hurt Miss Marvel for me, is this 6 episode runtime. It really hurt. But let's just talk about the season finale first. Look, this is definitely not the worst season finale out of the Disney Plus shows. That I can guarantee. It's actually a lot better than some of the other stuff we got. But I do have things that I did like and some things that I didn't like. And yeah, so we're going to get to that. So the things I did like they brought the family dynamic stuff back again. I think every time Kamala is with her family, the interactions, it's a joy. It's fun. And that's what I really liked about this show a lot. That's probably my favorite part about the whole entire show is the family dynamic. I love them. I could sit there and watch a sitcom with their family. And that's what I was kind of sort of hoping we were going to get with Miss Marvel, was more of the family. But we kind of went away from it pretty quickly. But anyway, that stuff was awesome. I love that stuff. The stuff with Bruno and Kamala, love that as well. But I do have questions and certain things as well that I don't like about their relationship and where things sort of ended in that. But I love the dynamics of the friends as well. Like that stuff is all great. All great. That stuff was gold to me. I really liked that. Some of the stuff I didn't like is this reoccurring plot line of government agencies being the bad guys. We've already had S.H.I.E.L.D./Hydra. We've already had S.W.O.R.D. in WandaVision with that whole stuff with Hayward. And now we had the same thing here with the disaster control people and her. The exact same thing in WandaVision happened with Hayward. The exact same. It's like they just went, we're going to do this storyline again because we need a villain. We need a villain for this show. Now, I thought it was going to be the guy who got the powers. I thought he was going to be the villain, but he wasn't, which I am grateful for. That would have been even more predictable if he was the villain. But again, I feel like they go, we have to have a villain in this superhero show. Otherwise, it can't be a superhero show. No, you don't need any villains. This was the perfect example where you didn't need a government agency coming in or anything like that. You didn't need that. You didn't need this government villain in a story like this. It just didn't need to happen. And, oh, dude, another line in here where they're like, oh, them two have been leaving a wake of destruction in their path. What destruction have they left in their path that the Avengers haven't done? Like, you were never there to deal with the Avengers or anything like that. Like, look at No Way Home. Spider-Man left a lot more damage than these two did. These two didn't really leave that much damage compared to our other heroes. But no one goes off with the other heroes, but they go off with these ones. It just doesn't make sense. It's dumb. It's stupid writing. It's just dumb. Don't put those lines in there. It just makes no sense. So I didn't like the government agency line with the villains. That just was crap. I really, really didn't like that. I did like what they did with the guy who did get the powers. I did like his struggle, his internal struggle that he's having. And I love the arc. And I thought Kamala played off that really, really well. I'm not sold on the romance, though. I really ain't sold on the romance. I don't get that side. That just felt a bit forced to me. It didn't feel natural. Where I thought maybe she was going to make up with Bruno because they've been like, it was just the way that they set up her and Bruno was there. Like, you thought they were going to end up together because everything was pointing in that direction, but they didn't go down the route. And Bruno sees them almost kiss, and that just didn't feel earned to me. Which it is what it is. The stuff that happened in the school, I didn't mind that action sequences. I thought it was fun, entertaining. I got a giggle out of them just popping up left, right, and center. Like, you could say, how the hell did they get past the damage control and stuff like that? Yes, that's a bit of an issue, but it was fun. It was entertaining, and I'm glad they brought back the whiteboard stuff where she outlines the whole plan and like does all that stuff. I really find that fine detail in this show to be a highlight, and I really, really enjoyed that. I thought the effects for the powers looked really, really good. We got the sneak preview of her with the big arms. It's not the same as the comics, but I don't know if people are going to have a problem with it. I'm not a huge Ms. Marvel fan, not really read the comics, so I don't know too much. So to me, it worked. It was fine. I like her struggle, her arc that she went on in this episode as well. It all worked. Like, majority of this episode worked. I would probably say this is my second favorite episode of the season. I think it is. It's a solid finish. Let's talk about the post-credit scene. I'm confused. I don't know what happened there. Doesn't make sense. But God, Brie Larson looks absolutely incredible though, doesn't she? She looks incredible. She pops up. I'm not sure how. It's confusing. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm just gonna have to wait to the Marvels to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, so that happened. I don't know. But overall, look, the problem with this show, to why I wouldn't have it higher, like, I really think they had an opportunity here to have Kamala be a teenage kid, dealing with her family, dealing with the culture of her family and the culture of America, mixing that together, going to school, inheriting these powers, and learning how to use them and how to be a hero while juggling her life. That, to me, was just perfect. That would have been perfect. You don't need anything else. You just have her and Bruno and that discovering these things. And she becomes a hero, and at the finale at the end, she does something heroic. She saves someone or a bunch of people from a disaster or something like that. That would have, to me, would have been better. I think that would have been great. You really had a good opportunity to give us something different, really different, and show us that. But what this season felt like is it felt like 2 seasons smashed into one 6-episode season. So all the stuff with the heritage aware with her grandma, all the other stuff with the whatever they called those beans and the damage control, all felt like that was supposed to be a season 2 plotline. Like, you build from that. You have the climax at the end of season 1 as these beans show up, and it's like, no, there's more. Or like, you have her and it's like, no, there's more to your story. Like, when they discover her powers, they go in search of that. How come I have powers? Where did this come from? And that's a season 2 plot line that you really dive into. But they crammed it all in, and it felt rushed. You could probably get away with doing this if you did more episodes, though. If you did, say, 15 episodes, you could stretch it out and make it feel more organic, more natural. It doesn't feel rushed. But that's the biggest problem I have with Marvel doing these 6-part episodes. It's the same with Star Wars. When they do 6 episodes, you cram so much into it that it just doesn't work. And when you have a filler episode, it's right there and you can see it so easily. Like, even my favorite one, Loki, has a filler episode in it. Number 3, episode 3. Yes, it's there to build their Sylvie and Loki's relationship and bond and that, but it didn't need to be there. You can cut that out and watch the show and you have no impact. For last week's episode, the first half and all that, felt like that, and then it rushed in the second part. But overall, it's not the worst. It's not the best. It's decent. I just feel like this was a missed opportunity. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Ms. Marvel? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. See you guys next video. Till then, stay safe and peace out.